Hi, today I'm gonna take you through the assembling of the ergonomic gaming chair. So I have the gaming chair inside the box here. So what we'll be doing is to unbox the ergonomic gaming chair. So on my hand, I'm having the assembly instruction, which speaks about the step that we need to follow in terms of assembling this gaming chair. In actual fact, we've got 6 steps that are supposed to be followed as and when we assemble this gaming chair. Is the ergonomic gaming chair. So without any further ado, let's see how best do we get to assembling this ergonomic gaming chair. Right? Fine. So we're going to unbox it. As you can see, here's the box. The box has the chair. It's much heavier. Eh? Right. So I'm going to take the parts one by one so that you can see. Right. Right, now that we have this base, we need to make sure that we now start to connect the base. Then we're going to use the holes that are here on the base. We've got how many of them? 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, and then we also have the screws that go with that particular base or go into the base here as indicated on the instructions. Okay, the screws that I'm having, these are the ones that are called the ones that are called let's see, what are they called? It's Q4. Okay, QX4. These are the ones. There are 4 of them, because even the openings here, there are 4. Right. So what we're going to do, we're going to take this part of the chair, You see we've got 4 parts here in terms of where the screws are going to go through. 1, 2, that side, and then in front we are also having 2 of them here, right? Then it's going to make 4. So in other words, it's going to be in this fashion, okay? It's going to go in this way, right? So which means one screw is gonna go there. I'm putting the screw now. It's going there, right? I'm going to tighten it not so long. Then the other one will go there, right? Then the third one is going to go to this particular hole here. I'm putting it here. I will adjust later or tighten it later, right? Then we also have the 4th one, which is going to go there on the 4th hole, right? Then we now use this particular tool now to tighten the screws. I'm tightening the screws now so that the base can be firm. When you are seated on the chair, you must feel comfortable, right? I've tightened the first screw. The second screw is being tightened now. That's what I'm doing now, is to tighten the screw. Then I'm going to the 3rd screw to make it tight, right? Now the screw is getting tightened. Then now it's gonna be the last screw being tightened. Remember we said today we're unboxing the Ergonomic gaming chair, right? Now we have all these screws, the 4 screws having been tightened. Now we have our base. This is the way it looks now after we've attached this part of the chair. Okay, we are on step number 1. Okay, step number 1. This is what we've done now on step number 1. Now the next step, it's now time for us to attach the wheels, because this is gonna be a chair which is mobile. So these parts are intended for us to put the wheels. So then that is gonna be the next step that is going to be happening now, right? Here are the wheels. We've got 4 wheels. Now I'm gonna be starting to attach the wheels to the base of the chair. That's the first wheel. Then we have the second wheel, the third wheel. We push it inside there so that it's tight, right? Then we're going for the, this is the 4th wheel. Then we have the 5th wheel. Now this is how it looks now that the wheels have been put on it, okay? It is mobile, as you can see it can move now, right? The next thing that we're going to do is to attach this part. We're still on step number 2. I must indicate that we are still on step number 2. This is the second step. We've attached the wheels. Now we are going to attach this part of the chair, right? Gonna push it in here. It goes in here. Let's push it in here, right? Then the next thing we'll have the next part, which is gonna be this one. Then the last part is gonna be this one. Right, there we go. We have it. Let's see. This is the way it looks. Now that we've attached this middle part of the chair, this is how it looks we're still on step number 2, but now we're going to be moving to step number 3. Okay, put it down. We now finished with step 1 and 2. Now we're going to be going to this particular step. Okay, so now we're going to step number 3. We're done with step number 1, which was this one, which we have completed. And then the second one is the one which is on the floor. This is the second one, the second part. All right, now we're going to the third part. Right, moving right along. Now we're going to step 3, step number 3, which is this particular part of the chair that one is going to lean on, as in when you are seated on the chair. All right, so now we need to get to connecting the parts that go with this particular part. We have this T part or T-shape, still kind of a bar, which we're going to attach here. As you can see, it is supposed to be screwed into the part of the chair. We're supposed to have 3 screws. One is going to get here, then the second one and the third one, okay, on this T part. So I'm going to attach the T part here on the part of the chair, as I'm doing now. Then put in the screw number 2, putting it in there. There it is. Then I'm going to take the third one to the third hole, okay? Right, that is how it is supposed to be attached. Now what I will be doing is just to tighten the screws on this part of the chair. All right, now I'm starting with the first screw to tighten it. This is what I'm doing. We are unboxing the Ergonomic gaming chair. Right, this is how this part looks now after it has been tightened. Right, that is step number 3. That is the one that we're busy with. This is the one, okay? We have used the 3 screws to attach the T-shaped bar there, okay? 1, 2, 3 screws, 1, 2, 3 screws. So now this part is attached. This is how now this part of the chair looks like. All right, that is step number 3. So now we're going to move to step number 4. All right. Right, the next step is step number 4. This is step number 4 here, as you can see it. So now we need to adjust or put this part of the chair to the base there. All right, there's a hole here. There's a hole here. Here's the hole. This is where in this part of the chair is going to go in there. All right, but before we can put the part of the chair there so that it looks in this way, we're going to start by putting in the cushions. Okay, as you can see, we've got 2 of them, the cushions. The first one is going to be right there at the bottom, and the second one will be here on top. All right, so what you do here, you're going to open up these belts here. You open them up. You see, they're going to be loose like this. All right, then the next thing, what is going to happen is that you're going to take one part to the bottom there. The other belt must go in this hole. Then you're going to take the other part of the belt at the bottom here. Right, here's the other part. Then you're going to put it here, adjust it here, clip. You have heard the clip sound. There it is. Then you do the very same thing on the other side. Okay, you take this to the back again, right, and clip it to the other side. You take the other belt from the bottom, then you clip them together. There we go. we have it in this way. Okay, here it is here. Right now we need to have the other cushion right here on top, so we're gonna do the same stuff as we've done here. Here it is, the second one. You're gonna open it up. Right, it's opened in this way. Right, so now we're going to put it there. Right, so we take the other part of the belt through this hole, then we adjust it at the back here, this side. It has to be clipped together. Okay, right, now it's clipped together. Then this is from the front side, it's gonna look. Right, this is how it looks. Then what we're going to do now is to take the entire part of this chair and insert it in the hole here. All right, that's what we're gonna be doing now. Let's do it now. I'm putting it inside the hole there. Here we go. Now we have this part of the chair looking in this way. The cushions, you can see they are there. All right, so the next step for us to do now is to put the sides of the chair, this part. Okay, there's a space. The first space is there, the second one is this one. Okay, then we are left with the 4 screws that are going to go in these areas. Okay, so it's gonna go in this way. You put it there in this way, then you tighten it. Let me do it now. We put it there, then we put the screw, then we take the other second screw and put it on the other side. Then we tighten that. We're now tightening it. We're tightening that. Then here's the other part. We also tightening the other part. Right. This is the second one. Right. Right. Make sure that it is tight so that when a person sits, he or she feels comfortable. Right from there, we have these plastic lids. They will go into the holes here because we've got holes here. You put it in there. I'm putting it inside the hole. You see it's gonna go in there. It's going to go in here and that side, right? Putting that in. There we go, it's inside. Then we take the other one, you put it there, okay? That's how it's going to look. Now that both sides of the balancing areas of the chair have been put, now the chair looks in this way, as you can see it, all right? Now the last part, it's gonna be step number 6, which is about now us taking this chair into that other part there. Now, the last part, which is step number 6, it is now time for us to put the last part into the hole there, right? And then you push. Now this is how the chair is gonna look like, the ergonomic gaming chair. Okay, this is how it looks. Right now, I'm sitting on the chair. Now that it is completed, right, this is the way it looks. Very comfortable, right? I hope that I'm going to enjoy sitting comfortably on the chair. So that is how you basically unbox the ergonomic gaming chair. So the final end product, it looks in the manner how it looks, as you can all see. So now we have concluded our process. Thank you very much for taking time to watch this particular video, which was intended to take you through step by step on how to assemble the ergonomic gaming chair. Thank you very much. Make sure that you like this video and also click on the subscribe button so that you can have an indication of when we'll be releasing the next video, where we'll be unboxing some other products that we'll have in future. Thank you very much. Enjoy your time.